So how do you create energy when there is no energy in your body and all you feel is heaviness? Before I answer, I'm going to pause and talk about the states our bodies are in: freeze, shutdown, collapse. Anyway, the energy is not really flowing, so it's stagnated in a way, It's just, all you feel is gravity. The state dictates your thoughts. The state dictates your thoughts. From the state, your brain is creating thoughts. So the way you feel is the way you are going to think. If you still depend on body thought process, you do need to practice awareness. But let's say that's where you are and you feel heavy in the body, then the thoughts are heavy. Yeah, and opposite to that, if you're feeling joyful in your body, your thoughts are joyful. There are two ways to change. One is to change your state, and the other is change your thoughts. So top down or bottom up. So the change happens when you activate or move the energy that's stagnated. So if you feel heavy, then your thoughts follow. They are heavy. You notice, you observe, you pause, you become aware. Yeah, you become aware. And you have to choose different. That's your plasticity. It's hard as fuck, but that's how you do it. You just say, yep. And I've been feeling like this for a long time, and now I'm just gonna choose something else. And probably I'm not gonna feel any better, but at least I do something different. And I trust that the neuroplasticity will do the rest for me, because I have changed something in the moment, and change always happens in the moment, in the present moment, even though we don't really feel the change, we just feel the results of it, right? But it does happen in the moment. So if right now you feel heavy, you have no energy, but you would like to have energy, you need to probably move that energy a little bit. You need to activate. So people call it upregulate, yeah? So I can use this word. I'm not into labels, you might have noticed that. But you have to activate. So that there is movement. Movement is the most important thing in life. Something that does not move doesn't grow. Everything moves, even if it's slow, in frames of time for us, but it is growing because it is moving. The guy was moving. The guy behind me who just ran, he's moving. She is moving fast. So on this beautiful day, I want to remind you that your state dictates your thoughts, but you can choose different thoughts. So move today. Even if it hurts, even if it feels really difficult, even if it's like everything in your body says no, we don't need to move. We're not moving. We're dead. We're playing dead. Move. Just move. It can be small movement, gentle movement, lifting your arms. It does not have to be big, but move the energy. I would recommend Tai Chi or Qigong practices, not as means to heal chronic illness, but to support your body, show your body, and activate your plasticity through movement. I would never tell you to do any cold plunges, deep breathings, because that is not what your body needs right now. But movement is definitely one of those things that your body needs, no matter your situation. If you're anxious or if you're depressed, if you have chronic fatigue or anything else, movement will always help you and your brain. Feel, acknowledge, notice, pause, allow, and then get up and move. Movement helps your brain to find itself in space and sending a lot of, informations from the body to the brain and to cells. So it's not about that you should be moving so you can heal, but movement should be a part of your life. If it's a 5 minutes walk, if it's crawling on the floor, if it's going to the toilet and back to your bed and then getting up and doing it again. Sometimes I take my coffee and I sit down, and then I remember that I forgot to take like my cake, let's say, with me. And I have this instant thought like, oh my god, now I have to get up again. And I caught myself so many times doing this, like, I'm so lazy, really? What am I, a grandma? Like, I can't get up anymore? So even though I'm like, okay, I forgot and I have to get up again, I rewire this. I allow this thought to come up and judge me. But I just try to stand up again with joy. It's like, there is another opportunity for me to get up and move my body. So sending different signal and different information. And it doesn't feel authentic, it doesn't feel true, but that's not the point. You don't have to worry about that. You just have to get up. You feel ache, you feel discomfort, you have pain, but you get up and you move.